All right, give me a minute to check the feed real fast, real quick. Uh, Real quick. Okay. Yeah, I want to give all praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shah, Bashem, Rakatadash, double honor to the elder apostle of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, salutations again to the whole for elect. All right, this is going to be a real quick lesson. I got the video up of the camp today, and in one part of the camp, I was speaking on different businesses around New Orleans closing up at a very rapid pace, and the spirit jumped on one of the brothers to actually send me an article that was posted today from DS. It's the news station out here, WDSU Channel 6. It's entitled Uptown New Orleans Restaurant Known for Donations During Storms Fears Closure. All right. And this place is it's a family operated business called August Moon. And it's back for some time now, it was a very booming Vietnamese, Chinese like cuisine restaurant. A lot of Jakes went there, a lot of Edomites, a lot of different nations and tourists go there. You know, and they've been hit. It says family operated August Moon Uptown has poured two decades into this restaurant, serving Vietnamese and Chinese uh, cuisines. However, like many New Orleans small businesses, August Moon fears it may end operations soon, and it's going to end. All right, because it's dead. You know, it's dead where they at now. All right, according to the owner's daughter, Sydney Dow, it says the restaurant's profit has hit an all time low, while food costs remains high. All right, and it's pretty much it's the end of a lot of these businesses. So the spirit had jumped on me when the brother had sent me this. I just put in um, business closures in the New Orleans area. Just give me all the business closures in the New Orleans area. It says New Orleans has experienced a wave of notable businesses, which I spoke at camp. I'm talking about very notable businesses that's been open for you know decades, multiple decades, has come to an end. All right, it says New Orleans has experienced a wave of notable business and restaurant closures, driven by rising operations, inflations, and disruptive prolonged infrastructure projects. Because they've done a lot of construction too and closing down streets, so a lot of cars and business and foot traffic can't get there. But it's one of the most notable businesses is a called Atlas Jewelry and Gifts, which that's the spot, our old spot, one of our old spots back when we was on Canal Street. It was a jewelry store, and that jewelry store had been open for 127 years. It's a family owned business. It closed. All right. Then they had they showed over 11 Dollar Generals and clothes. Another well known company, a well known spot down here was called Checkpoint Charlie. All right, which that was opening the Marinade. It closed, and this got a list of this, man, a list of businesses. Probably can't get it all. It's kind of uh, Dead on Decatur, known, Tsunami Sushi, 34 restaurants, 34 restaurants and bar, known business, man, and uh, they all have failed. It came to an end, man. All right, which we, this is something that's going on, constantly going on in and out of these different cities, man, including where some of you brothers are at, man. If you look into it, I bet you there's very known businesses around your area just closed down. Like we got certain spots, it's all leasing for sale. It's no really no it's no not that much foot traffic or cars going on. So this, like I said, this is coming to an end, man. The things that we prophesied about, we've seen them come into play. All right. I want to get this one. Where I'm at. Excuse me. Yeah, I'm gonna be quick with this. Which is older but good. We constantly keep coming out. You know, this is Ecclesiastes 4:12 and 4. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. All right. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and the daughters of music shall be brought low. So that's what we're seeing. We're seeing the doors being shut up left and right, man. Like I said, they got notable businesses. I'm talking about they got one particular business. It's just with all of the big wigs, whether it be Jake or Edom, and different nations, is a place called Rubenstein's, and they already been saying that place been open since I think the 1800s, and now they on the ropes of closing, man. All right, you know, they practically destroyed small business. Excuse me, they have practically destroyed small businesses. They have destroyed middle class. All right, and you've seen the effects of it. All right, you know, even here, man, it is you know, for as living wise, the what I want to say, the price of living has gone up. All right, all right, and basically the jobs is hard to come by out here, man. So it says also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and the fears shall be in the way. Excuse me. And the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and the desire shall fail. All right, because man goeth to his way home. It says in the mourners go about the streets. That's what you're saying, man. You seeing a real big high number in homelessness, which is happening down here too. I brought it out probably about a week or two ago. How they did a news special down here in New Orleans where they went and talked to a bunch of the homeless, and had a guy like, look, about a month or two ago, I had my own law firm, man. I was making money, and then boom, I fell into some hard times. Now I'm out here, on the streets. So this is what's happening, and like a lot of brothers, a lot of you that know about some of the areas around here. One in particular is called it's a Earhart. There's a street down here called Earhart. That's where all the homeless be at, man. And then, like I said, you walk, the news talked to some of them. Some of them was people that had a little bit going on for themselves, man. Some been out there for years. Some of them recently been out there. But this is starting to happen, man. So-called entrepreneurs, they're closing down shops, small businesses. They can't keep it running. They can't keep the doors open, man. All right. And like I said, this, the spirit hit the brother. They hit me up with it, because we were just talking about it at camp, this particular camp I have on the screen. And then, like I said, I just followed up, and then when I looked it up on the internet about down here, just researched it, and this, let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There's 9 notable businesses, including, like I said, over 11 Dollar General's been closed down here, man, So, hey, call Lord to Yahweh Shem Shai for this, man. All right, the Lord is answering brothers' prayers. The curses are working. And like I said, you brothers keep putting those curses up, man. Keep putting those prayers up, because they're working, man. These people are through, man. You seeing Edomites, walking up to the camp talking. They coming in tears because they're losing every goddamn thing, man. Hey, it's beautiful to see. It's beautiful to see that the Lord is actually coming through on everything that he said he was going to come through on, man. So, hey, with that, I want to make it real quick and give all praise, glory, and finance to Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, by Shem Kakadash. Once again, double honor to the elders apostles. Peace, blessing, and salutation again. Shalom. Oh.